In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get added to Spotify's major playlist with millions of followers. In August 2018, Spotify launched the beta of their Spotify for Artists app. Here you can see how many streams each of your individual track has received, the location of where in the world people are actually listening, and where the source of those streams are actually coming from, whether it's actually directly onto your profile or whether there's a significant playlist which is generating those streams for you. More recently, we're seeing a lot more success in using the Spotify for Artists submission feature to get unsigned bands onto Spotify official playlists. And now I'm going to show you exactly how we fill in the form and get the attention of Spotify's curators.
So this is the Spotify for Artists app. As you can see, it's basically a complete overview of your Spotify profile. On the left here, you've got an overview of your streams for the last 7 days, your most trending songs, as well as the top playlists of where your streams are coming from. Today we are submitting Orchid Collective, who are an Irish-based band. They're based in Dublin. They've already been on Spotify playlists such as Breath of Fresh Air, which is an Irish-based Spotify playlist. And they've been on Alternative Generation, and as you can see here, they've been on Feel Good Indie with 261k followers. So they've already got some momentum going. What we're most interested is this here, the submit a song. So this won't actually appear until your distributor has uploaded your track to Spotify and it's been registered. So if you don't see it, don't panic. You just need to give your distributor a push and they will get it up. You need to get your track on at least 4 weeks before the release. That will give the curators enough time to get through all of the submissions and consider your track for their playlists. Okay, so let's submit a track. So here it's going to ask you a lot of general information about your track, and more so to do with the music itself. For the genre of the music, we are going to choose indie for Orchid Collective. I'll give you the link in the description if you want to listen to them and see what kind of style they are and compare it to what I'm submitting. So they are definitely indie rock, and also we could put them down as alternative. You can choose up to 3 genres, but you don't have to use them all. Music cultures, none. So this asks the mood of the track, whether it's kind of chill, energetic, happy. So for Orchid Collective, we'd probably go more for chill and fierce. For the song styles, we'll go for none of these. It is an English track. It is not a cover, not a remix, non-instrumental, and it was recorded in a studio. Here you are asked what instruments are actually used in the track. So here it is a bass guitar, electric guitar, and drum kit. So this final page is the most important page of the entire submission. As you can see here, an overview of the top playlists and where the band are generating their streams from. They're currently on tour in Germany, which explains why most of their listeners are coming from that area. So their most significant city, of course, is still Dublin, which is how they got Breath of Fresh Air, the Irish playlist, in the first place. Now, this bit is incredibly important. This is where you are really pitching to the curator. It's the first thing they're going to read, and you need to make your track stand out from anyone else's. So what I'm looking for here is what adds credibility to this track. Have they been featured in any magazines, any radio play, anything like that that adds credibility to the band and the track, as well as saying what makes this one different and why they should pay attention to this one as well. So I'm going to start with something like Irish indie rockers. Forces after Okay, so this line will hopefully entice the curator to read more. They've had Radio 1 before, been featured in Clash magazine, been on the current series of Made in Chelsea, and also supported by Red Bull. So I might actually mention the Made in Chelsea, the fact that they've been on the series, and also I'd like to mention that they've been previously on Spotify official playlists. So I'll add that in now. So now I'm just gonna add in a little bit more about the track. So obviously they got all of that amazing stuff for their previous track, but why is this one different? And I really want to sell it to the curator that this track is something they should take very seriously. So now I've described the track and what the curator expects to hear when he presses play on the track. I'll also add the track in the description of this video so you can listen for yourself. Okay. On the next page, you can just double check everything is right and before hitting submit. And there we go. It's done. You can also, if you need to, you can edit your submission at any time. So just hit this edit button and just edit it. But now we're happy with our submission and we're just going to wait until the release and see what happens.
Okay, thanks very much for watching. Hope you found it helpful. If you have, do like the video and subscribe if you want to see more.